Hey guys, it's me Nicole. How you doing? What up? It's been a while since I've done a video, so I thought I would do another one. Life has been crazy this last month, last couple months. This year actually has been crazy. So I just wanted to fill you in with where I am, what's happening, my pink hair. Look how pretty it is. It's so pink. It's so pink. Okay, so over the last like 8 years, I've been trying to get onto injectable estrogens, which I've just been told left, right, and center I can't do it. I'm not allowed to get onto the injectable estrogen for some reason. My doctors have. Hi, Beetle. Hi. Rah. He's not happy. My doctors have always punted other things. You know, I've been on the pills, I've been on the patches, I've been on the cream, I've been on everything, and finally, eventually, I managed to convince a doctor that I wanted to be on estrogen injectables. It just makes more sense for me. I haven't really received the results that I wanted to. Beetle. I haven't really gotten the results that I wanted on everything else. And yeah, just like after 8 years, I'd like to have something work. So I eventually got onto them, which was phenomenal, was great. I felt incredible. Finally saw some growth in the boobs. Boobies. They're not great, but they're there. And after a month, I had to do my like peak and trough levels, which are like the highest point and the lowest point. And my doctor was like, listen, your estrogen is now too high and we have to take you off it. Which is like going cold turkey on drugs. If you've ever taken drugs and like have been a drug addict and then have taken and then have just like stopped, same kind of thing. Like I've been taking the same drugs for 8 years, so to stop just cold turkey. I've done it once before when we had Zoe, but like I had an end goal that time. This time I didn't have an end goal. This time my doctor was just like, sorry, you're done. And that really messed me up because I was like, I'm doing well. Like, why just stop? Why not wean me off? Why not drop the dosage? I didn't understand. And I spoke to a lot of my friends who are also transgender who also couldn't understand why they would just take me off cold turkey. I then messaged another doctor to get a second opinion, and they were just like, listen, I'm not going to undermine my colleague's expertise. If you want me to review your case, pay me. And like that kind of annoyed me because I was like, listen, if you just told me that it doesn't sound right, then I would have paid you. But to just be like, I'm not going to review this case purely for the fact that I don't want to like undermine my doctor, my colleague, made me really upset. Anyway, so the last like 10 days, 12 days of not being allowed to inject was really, really, really hard for me. I had very suicidal thoughts, suicidal tendencies. I fought with Caitlin nonstop, basically. I'm surprised she's even still with me. And I became disinterested in work. By the way, my tattoo parlor is doing really well. Yay, go me. I had fights with the people at the last studio that I was at, so I eventually branched out and opened my own studio. It's called Rainbow Ink. It's primarily focused around the LGBT community. It's just a safe space for people within our community to go get tattooed and not feel judged. And, you know, I think it's great. So if you want, go find me on Instagram, Rainbow Ink SA. I'll put a link here. I'll try to put a link here. Otherwise, Rainbow Ink. It's easy. Anyway, where was I? So I just became very disinterested in designs and my clients and myself. You know, it's funny how 2 weeks can completely undermine 8 years worth of hormones. Like, although they weren't working their best, they were still doing something. And in that like 2 weeks, it completely it came undone, and it was terrifying. But I went and did bloods a week earlier than I was meant to, and my doctor was like, "Oh my God, your estrogen's so low," and I was like, "Well, yeah, it's been 3 weeks. I kind of need to go back on now," which she agreed. So I'm back on the injectable estrogen, just at like a much lower dose. So fantastic, yay me. So hopefully I will stop irritating absolutely everyone who is involved with me. because I think I have. I don't think I'm very well liked at the moment, but hopefully everyone can understand and will be a little sympathetic. If not, I guess I'll just have to mend some broken bridges. Beetle is giving me so much love. I have gained a lot of weight over lockdown, as you can see. I'm jiggity, 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 which is not a bad thing. Like, I think it's definitely contributed to this, but I'm not feeling comfortable in myself. I did a photo shoot the other day, and I just, no, it wasn't good. It wasn't pretty. It took a lot of liquefy to make the photos look decent. So I have started training again, be it very lightly. I want to start going back to touch, but after with what happened with the Gauteng Touch Association and me being asked to leave, I'm a little bit hesitant. So I don't know if I covered that before. If you guys would like to hear more about it, I could talk about it. They did ask me not to, but I also don't care because what they did was not right. What else is new? Beetle, what's new? High five. Let's see if he'll do it. Come on. Come on. People are watching. People are watching. There we go. Love. Okay. As for, like, us, Caitlin and I are still together. We're still going strong. Like, as I said, I've been a bit of a rash over the last couple of weeks. So there has been turmoil, but we're still good. And I think that's the most important thing. We just need to keep communicating, and then things will be okay. Zoe is doing great. She has finally started walking. So she is walking absolutely everywhere. And she's like saying little words. She's so beautiful. Like, she makes everything worthwhile. And other than that, like, I'm just kind of keeping on. So I will try to do a new video. Like, I've got a new iPad which has a semi-decent camera, which makes filming and uploading easier, because that's my problem, is to try find the time to set up my camera and the lights and this and that becomes so difficult, and just I'm lazy. So I can do this better. Yeah, so you can comment on here, I will reply, or I'll make a video if they're great. Someone did ask on my last one if I have a PayPal. I have a PayPal and I have a fundraiser which I'm raising to fix a couple things. So I am raising money to obviously give me boobs, because while this does look great, it's a push-up bra and my boobs are tiny. And I'm raising money to fix my teeth. They're not great, so that and a nose job. So all in all, it should come to 150,000 Rand-ish. I've set it to 100,000 Rand. I want to fix my teeth first. That's got to be fixed first. Then I'd like to do my nose, then I would do the boobs. But that's a decision to make once I get there. So I will add the fundraiser to the bottom here, as well as my PayPal. Any of those are cool. If you just want to spoil me, that's great. I love being spoiled. There's a whole nother video there. Anyway, I'm going to keep this one short. I'm trying to get the ball rolling again. I'm trying to get momentum with the filming. I think I've figured out a way that will make it great and easier. I'm not going to do big edits and make them fancy. Like, I know a lot of YouTubers do that, and it's just going to be you and me. We're just going to keep it tight like this. Anyway, so things for you to do. Message here. Ask me questions that you want to see me speak about. Ask me questions just in general. Tell me things. I like to hear from people. I like to hear what's going on in your lives. So tell me things. Go follow Rainbow Ink SA. That's my Instagram for my tattoo parlor. Again, it's just about inclusivity and a safe space. And other than that, I'm alive and I am doing better than I was last week. And I think that's the most important thing for me anyway right now. Till later. Till next time. See you soon. Hopefully next week or a couple days or whatever, depending on the kind of response I get from this. Okay, bye.